After the Bitcoin price has been almost reaching new all-time highs, well, we have been seeing this correction back towards the downside, and this could get very dangerous for Bitcoin. So we are going to need to be talking about that exactly in this update video. What is exactly going to be that next Bitcoin move, and many more things we need to discuss. Yesterday, of course, we got the unemployment rates coming out very positive. More on that a little bit later. So guys, can we once again push up the likes back above the 100 likes? That will be absolutely amazing. And as always, let's have a look into what's that short term. And yes, in the short term, Bitcoin has been getting a dump back towards the downside, back towards crucial levels of support. Now, it is going to be very important that we're going to be holding above this level of support over here, because if we're going to be falling down below, definitely we're going to be getting a way bigger correction back towards the downside. Of course, we have been seeing some huge amount of spot Bitcoin ETF inflows, but like you can be seeing in this chart over here, always, whenever we are seeing high amount of spot Bitcoin ETF inflows, we are always seeing some kind of a local top being created. So is history about to be repeated? Well, definitely, if you're going to be falling down below this level of support, then we need to be having a look into what's lower targets getting reached. Then we should be getting a little bit more worried. But it is going to be very important to keep in mind that that is currently not happening. Yesterday, from off this level of support, we have been seeing a nice little bounce towards the upside because of the unemployment rates that we got yesterday. They were looking very good. The actual data was coming in at 4.1%, but yeah, the forecast was 4.2%. So it was lower than expected, very bullish for the markets. So yes, Bitcoin saw this significant rally back towards the upside, like we have been talking about. We are of course talking about the fact that this ultimately is going to be a massive Bitcoin bear trap, and ultimately I do think it's going to be very likely we're going to be headed even higher. But yeah, eventually this whole pump that we got towards the upside actually got cancelled, and we got another dump towards the downside. So yeah, right now sitting at this crucial level of support, right now we could be creating a little bit of a double bottom if we are going to be seeing a bounce. If we are going to be falling down below, then we should be getting a little bit more worried. Now, yes, in the short term, we are trading in a weekend, of course, so volatility is expected to be lowered. Usually during the course of the weekend, we just tend to consolidate at around that CME close price, which in this case is sitting at the 69.7k level. Anyways, in that longer time frame, there's literally nothing to be worried about in my opinion. Definitely, we are looking more bullish than ever before. Yes, we are getting an ever so slight correction from off this all-time high level of resistance, but just if we're going to be zooming out, we are getting a major breakout over here. This is looking ultimately very bullish for Bitcoin in my opinion. Of course, we are still trading inside of this significant uptrend towards the upside, so even if we were to be seeing a greater correction over here, I still do think that we are going to be ultimately making another higher low, and then after that higher low, even push even higher. So yeah, ultimately we are going to be headed even higher. Now, I do think that this month already, we're going to be pushing much higher. Why? Because this month, historically speaking, is a very bullish month for Bitcoin, with an average return of plus 40% and with a median return of plus 7%. So definitely this month, once again, is expected to be bullish, but yeah, the whole Q4 in general is expected to be bullish in an halving and election year. So like you can be seeing in history, well, Bitcoin has always gone parabolic in November during halving and election years. Like you can be seeing in this screenshot, always Bitcoin has been going parabolic towards the upside. So yeah, that is exactly going to be the reason why I am going to be saying that this is going to be a huge Bitcoin bear trap, which we are seeing over here. But if we are going to be falling down below support, then we should be getting a little bit more worried. And then we need to have a look into what's next levels of support getting reached all the way down towards the 66.3k level. But of course, in that longer term, this is not even going to be a huge deal for Bitcoin, because ultimately the trend is just towards the upside. So guys, keep that in mind. The Bitcoin funding rates are still looking very good, very healthy at these levels of all-time highs in my opinion. Anyways guys, if you are going to be getting interested in trading yourself right now at this crucial moment in the Bitcoin price, well guys, make sure to be checking out this new deal over over here over on Blofin, because Blofin is an exchange where you need no KYC to register an account and go ahead and trade over on Blofin. And you can right now claim 10,000 US dollars in USDT. And yes, these rewards are going to be withdrawable. So this is going to be absolutely insane. Definitely make sure to be checking it out. I'm definitely going to be using Blofin myself as my no KYC exchange. So yeah, sign up an account right now. You can literally do it within 2 minutes and claim these bonuses over here. 30 US dollars, 200 US dollars, and so on and so forth. It's also very easy to be getting these rewards. It's not hard at all. These milestones are set very, very low. So yeah, very easy to get these rewards over here. Definitely make sure to be checking it out. Anyways, guys, yes, yesterday the unemployment rates were very bullish for the markets. But of course, what we're going to be getting is the US elections right now in 2 or 3 days, depending on where you live at. Now, yes, right now, having a look into what's the polls, it is actually looking like Harris is going to be catching up a little bit with Trump. That's going to be a little bit more bearish for the market. Of course, if Harris is going to be winning, it's going to be more bearish for the markets. But, well, regardless who is going to be winning the US presidential elections, regardless who is going to be winning, regardless of the outcome, Bitcoin always tends to go parabolic towards the upside, always after the US election. So probably it's going to be happening again. Probably we are going to be going parabolic after the US elections again. Anyways, yes, we're going to be getting this huge bull flag breakout right now towards the upside. But more importantly, talking about Ethereum, well, Ethereum is right now once again back inside of this consolidation over here. We might be having a look into some kind of an ascending triangle or symmetrical triangle being created right now. But in that larger time frame, on that weekly scale, Ethereum is actually creating this falling wedge pattern, which is going to be very interesting to be having a look into what's in the coming few weeks. I definitely do think that eventually, whenever Ethereum is going to be breaking out this one towards the upside, then we're going to be getting like a huge pump back towards the upside. Then Ethereum is going to be taking over market share again, and then it's going to be exploding. So let's see when this is going to be happening. I do think eventually it's going to be inevitable, but Bitcoin is still looking very good in that longer time frame, still breaking outside of this RSI weekly downtrend over here. So yeah, looking very good, breaking outside of this broadening wedge over here, this mega phone pattern. So yeah, anyways, with that being said, make sure to be following me over on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. And guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.